A flood occurs when water overflows onto normally dry land, often due to heavy rain or melting snow, causing widespread damage. Landslides happen when soil, rocks, or debris move down a slope, usually after heavy rain or an earthquake, often destroying everything in their path.
Come on!
The building collapsed, likely due to structural failure or damage from a natural disaster, causing severe destruction. A tsunami occurs when a large underwater earthquake or volcanic eruption sends massive waves towards the coast, causing widespread flooding and destruction. Lava erupts from a volcano, flowing down its sides and burning anything in its path as it cools and hardens. A flood happens when water exceeds normal levels, often from heavy rainfall or river overflow, submerging land and causing damage.
Oh my God, I can't see anything. Oh my God, my mirror! I caught that on video! Ah!
Lightning strikes the sky, followed by thunder, as a result of electrical charges building up during a storm. The bridge cracked, likely due to structural stress or damage, making it unsafe for use. A flood happens when water overflows, covering land and causing damage. The bridge cracked, causing a car to fall into the gap in the center. An earthquake occurs when the ground shakes due to the sudden release of energy from beneath the Earth's surface. A forest fire spreads rapidly, consuming trees and vegetation, often caused by dry conditions or human activity.
The creek is now beginning to burn. It's now 16:49, 6 minutes to
A landslide happens when soil, rocks, or debris move down a slope, often after heavy rain or an earthquake. A landslide happens when soil, rocks, or debris move down a slope, often after heavy rain or an earthquake.
Oh my god.
A storm hits the ice mountain, bringing strong winds and harsh conditions, making the environment dangerous.
Yo, yes, I did. Look at that.
Strong winds blow, causing damage to structures and trees, and making conditions difficult. Flooding occurs when water overflows onto land, often from heavy rain or river rise, causing damage and disruption. A flood happens when water covers normally dry land, often due to heavy rainfall or overflowing rivers. A flood occurs when excess water submerges land, often caused by heavy rainfall or river overflow. A landslide happens when rocks, soil, or debris move down a slope, often triggered by heavy rain or an earthquake. A natural lava mountain forms when molten rock erupts from a volcano and cools, building up layers over time. A landslide occurs when rocks, soil, or debris slide down a slope, usually after heavy rain or an earthquake. A flood happens when water overflows onto land, often caused by heavy rain or melting snow. fire breaks out in the city, spreading quickly and causing damage to buildings and infrastructure.
어떡해요.
A house is swept away by the flood as rising water overwhelms the foundation. Heavy rain falls, causing water to accumulate quickly, leading to potential flooding and poor visibility. Flooding occurs when heavy rain causes water to overflow, covering streets and damaging property.
Bennett, get out of there!
He will get taken too.
Oh my gosh. Bennett!
A landslide happens when earth materials slide down a slope, usually triggered by rain or seismic activity. A tornado forms as a powerful rotating column of air, causing destruction with strong winds as it touches the ground. A building collapses, likely due to structural failure or damage from a disaster, causing significant destruction. A tornado spins with intense winds, ripping through areas and causing widespread damage.
On 59. There's that tornado. Right there. I know.
A tornado spins with intense winds, ripping through areas and causing widespread damage.